We have got a hull part factory, okay. Whoa, what did we just pass? Probably something interesting, but it's too late now. Wow, we've got a lot of things on scanner suddenly. Emergency deploy of satellite, go! Let's cancel our speed for now. Ooh, stop right there, criminal scum! Ah, criminal scum got away. Why can I never get away? Scallywags, a lot of them. Okay, so what have we got here? We have got a food ration factory. Okay. We've also got a lot of traffic moving this way. Interesting. What are you moving along? You're moving way... Is there some highway there? Looks like there might be. Looks like there's a couple of stations down there too. I might just be using a travel drive, honestly. I love the fact that I can look around and identify things. It's not all just my long-range scanner, and until I get really close, it doesn't exist because resources to render distant objects. This game's like, nah, it's space. It might be tiny because, you know, we're dealing with ridiculous distances, but if you're close enough to see it, you can see it. Because it's space. There's nothing between you and it to stop you from seeing it, unless there is, in which case you can't see it. This is deeply satisfying. Flying satellite. Now. Goodbye, satellite. Satellite is going on a trip. Wow. Is that where my satellite ended up? Okay, maybe I shouldn't deploy my satellites that far while moving that fast. Ha! That's fantastic, though. Gonna be honest. Conservation of momentum. Truly, truly fantastic. That was glorious. Let's try and deploy the satellite here instead. You know what? Take me over there, autopilot. That was amazing. Though I suppose that might actually work out for you. If you were in some sort of scenario where you weren't really allowed to go, where you needed to deploy the satellite, you just need to build up enough momentum and launch the satellite at where it needs to be.
Autopilot disengaged.
Should be good enough. Let's go and collect this one. That was just truly, truly marvelous. Alright, so that one does in fact connect up. Perfect. How are things going down there? Well, we'll check in that in a moment, actually. Let's go and grab us our wayward satellite first.
Autopilot engaged.
Just make sure not to be in the gravity of a big ship when passing a gate. There might be side effects. Okay. Okay. I will bear that in mind. Apparently there is online stuff that has been disabled. And has been disabled for quite some time. Interesting.
Satellite.
Can I cause you to be the actor? Is there any way that I can interact with something from... without having to use my mouse? I wonder. I'm starting to feel like I need even more exploratory craft. See if I can dock over here.
Docking granted.
Thank you.
Don't let them get away.
Roger, roger.
Civilian ship A.
Well, 56k for that. It's not bad, really, when you think about it. Oh, really over on that side. Rude. Oh, can I face the wrong way? I wonder, is that a possibility? I would laugh if it is.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome, mate. I cannot, no. Right at you?
Successfully docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
It is a pleasure to be here. While I'm here, let's go and have a quick look-see. See if they've got any decent seminars. And because I feel like it, we're going to walk over there. There is something uniquely fun about this. Just being able to go the place I want to go.
Hello there.
Goodbye. Hello. Have a look at your stats. Okay. Not someone I want to hire. Goodbye. Also not someone I want to hire. Okay, chat. I'm fairly certain this isn't just a me thing, but yay or nay, literally just those two options. People conveyors at airports. Best thing ever, or worst possible nightmare, never step foot on them. Yay or nay? Are you for people conveyors or are you against? This even got Lady Sheila out of a lurk while she's playing No Man's Sky to say best. New. Yay, but they need to be what? Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. I've been on some that are actually incredibly narrow. To the point that when the security guard are going along them and they're actually, like, you know, trotting, they have to more or less brush shoulders, even though you're making way for them. So I'm with you on that one. They need to be a reasonable width so that two people can stand comfortably abreast and not actually be touching each other. And maybe a little bit more room besides to accommodate, you know, awkwardly held luggage or something. Okay, next question. And this one, once again, yay or nay? No defending your position, no expanding on it. Do you stand still on the conveyor or not? And by stand still, I'm not talking about walking the wrong way along the conveyor. That everyone's done it at least once. I'm not going to judge. I am going to judge you. I'm just not going to make it known what I'm judging you. But do you walk along the conveyor so you're now moving twice as fast as normal? Yay or nay? Do you stand still or do you move? Never stand still. I'm no psycho. I walk. Super speed unlocked. Must run. How drunk am I? Oh, does that significantly change the answer? I see. It really depends how tired I am. There have been days. You know what, Nexus Trimian? As much as we are memeing that no one would, in their right mind, would ever just stand still on it, I can get that. That sounds like mood right there. There have been times when I have been at an airport and I am bone tired. I'm fairly certain that the marrow inside my bones is feeling tired independently at this point. That's how tired I am. And yes, there have been times when I've just stood there and I have just been glad for the moment where I can lean against my suitcase and experience an interval of respite. So I'm on board with that. There are times. There are certain, especially if you fly frequently, there are times when you're at the airport and you're like, I just want to be home. You might not even be going home at the time. You might be going away from home right now, and that's the worst time when you're like that tired already, and you're like, I just want to be home. I'm looking forward to where I'm going, but right now, if you gave me the choice, I would be home. I am so tired. I'm not going to lie, there is something unique about being able to lean on your suitcase, not moving, just kind of resting, allowing some of the tide to ebb out of you. Is it ebb the right word? Anyway. But still feel like you're moving quickly towards your destination. So you're both getting closer to where you need to be, whilst also taking a moment to rest. That's efficient resting. I am both resting and making progress.
Hello
I like
there.
your top.
Can I
Your
help?
top looks awesome, actually.
Here you go.
That's a very nice top. I need lodestones. I will buy both of these. That is all.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. Yet, I wish there was one that was an uninterrupted circle so I could sit and read a book while changing the background. That would kind of be amazing, actually. I'm not going to lie. I think you're onto something with that. Is there anything I can make? I need remote detonators to make more spacesuit EMPs. Fair enough. Okay. We checked. There was nothing there. Rotating observation decks are... yeah, actually, they kind of are, to be fair. But I sort of feel like being on a people conveyor, it's I don't know. Like being in a rotating observation deck, you don't really feel like you're moving. You're too anchored in your local space. Also, I'm glad I muted the mic just then, because that cough felt like I was trying to remove some of my internal organs. I came back from a 4-day conference with blisters on both feet. There was no extra walking that day. Fair? Fair? Some conventions I've been to, I've spent so much time on my feet that, yeah, well, not really blisters or anything like that, but the ball of my foot was hotter than the rest of my foot for a day afterwards. So there was clearly some sort of swelling internally. It wasn't a blister. It hadn't rubbed or anything. It's just I had been compressing that part of my foot so thoroughly that it had swollen as a response to it, and so it was just hot. There was increased the blood flow to that area for like a day or so afterwards. It had nothing to do with the shoes. I mean, there's just a point. Like, you can have the best shoes possible. If you are walking enough, then the mechanical motion of your foot meeting the resistance of the ground when you're kicking off from it, or when you're bringing it back down to rest, will eventually start to damage, you know, it's something marathon runners have. You run marathons enough, or it's mostly in the training up to a marathon, they can actually reduce their blood count because the mechanical pressure of their footfalls is destroying their red blood cells. They're basically crushing the red blood cells out of shape. And so their blood pressure starts to drop because they don't have enough blood. It's actually kind of a well-known thing amongst runners who do a lot of training prior to a run.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
SPAAAACE says, having worked warehouses can confirm the excessive walking damage. Yeah, no, it really can. Like, you don't need blisters. It doesn't need to be a symptom of bad footwear. It's sometimes just using your feet like that for long enough periods can wear you down. It's mostly if you're moving, though. If you're simply standing still... Well, actually, to be honest, there's a reason why they have, like, standing mats for people. Is because if you stand still long enough, you can also kind of end up with weird things going on. But it's not quite the same as the kind of damage from walking a lot. Across, especially, it's more like artificial surfaces, because ground has enough give that between the give in your feet and the give in the ground, like soil and even somewhat rugged terrain, there will be enough respite from the different kind of angles that the weight in your feet is landing on, that you're not going to accumulate that kind of wear. But on man-made surfaces like pavement and hard surface, marble floors, that sort of thing, solid flooring, it can really, really wear on you. The more uniform the surface, the worse it'll be for you. So, yeah, I can 100% believe that people working in warehouses absolutely get that effect, because you've probably got solid, like, concrete floors. Right, so we have docked. There is apparently stuff going on outside. We need to hit this jump gate. Oh, and that'll pop us out right there. Oh, so that isn't this one then. I wonder where that one goes. Huh. Kind of think we need to find out. But for now, okay, we can't upgrade there. We need to go over here. We need to upgrade over here, and I need some resource probes. Firm order. Let's go. We're actually back up to a lot of money really quickly. I think another miner is soon on the cards, chat. Vanya's making some good cash. Vanya's making actually some pretty decent money there. Shadar Yard making a nice little bit of cash every how many minutes? 22 minutes, 13 minutes. Where's the last one? 39 minutes. So about every 10 to 20 minutes. Let's say 10 to 15 minutes They make about 55k. It's okay. Vanya, on the other hand, 19 minutes to 12 minutes. 25 minutes to 19 minutes. Every about 5 or so minutes. 5 to 8 minutes, let's say.
Argon Prime.
They're pulling in about 20k. Aavak, well, it's been fun. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Hax. You have a good night, mate. I wish you pleasant dreams. Had a good day trading today. Hit 150 million in assets. Wow. In X4? Just so I've got the right sense of scale for it, because that to me sounds like crazy amounts of money. Whereas in Eve, that would be like, yeah, that's one battleship. My lord. If I'm not making that every hour, I feel horribly ashamed of myself. What would my space father think of me? I'll be disinherited. I've already spoken with the representative in the Argon Federation. I need to speak with the rep in Antigon. Having been in blue-collar work my whole life, I learned the value of good footwear quite early. Had a week-long training seminar where we were on our feet walking for 8 hours a day, every day. So I preemptively purchased a new set of boots and insoles, so that I got them 2 weeks ahead and had barely broke them in by the time I had to leave. It was an invaluable investment. Almost everybody else there had sore blistered feet. Yeah, blisters are a pretty good sign that the footwear isn't a good fit for you yet. We already made our way here. My lord, we did. That was quick. Took my eye off the prize for a second. If you ask an Antigon ship, it should give you directions, though don't think you have found their system yet. Yeah, I don't think so. I couldn't see any, like, meeple icon with a crown or anything. And nah, don't worry about directions. I'm happy to find it on my own. I'm basically just taking my time, enjoying myself at the moment. I'm very, very much, this is the product of my own lackadaisical approach. Right, so with that then, time for us to get back down here. Via the... Where are you?
Docking permission granted.
What's the nav beacon? Was it in this system that we found it, or this one? Those nav beacons, I believe, are probes. Lockboxes, rather. Yeah, they are lockboxes. Well, since this is the only nav beacon that we've got, I'm going to guess that this is the one with the... This is one there. Oh no, that's a nav beacon next to lockboxes, which actually doesn't need to be there. Let's go and collect that deployable. And then... fairly certain it was this system that we discovered the anomaly in. I don't see any nav beacons in here. So yeah, I'm going to say that there was this system, in which case I want to head on over to this following that. We'll watch our pilot do their job. Sweet time? Oh, you just want to snug? It's okay. Want some food? I suspect Tilly wants a bit of grub. If Lady Sheelab is available. Kitten needs sustenance. I swear at some point I'm going to have to just get like her food in here and a bowl in here, considering how often she spends most of her day in my office.
Entering system. Second contact.
Why do I hear the ocean? What? She's our unofficial stream mascot at this point. Oh, there you go. She jumped out of her skin there. She was not ready for that. She was getting a bit of a snug. Then the door opened. She almost launched herself off the floor. Hey, you see your Aavak Corp? Yeah, got a cat. Well, it's Lady Sheelap's cat, really. But I think she decided that I'm her human. She's definitely decided that my office is her office. Lady Sheelap is now sat on the ground entertaining Tilly. I think Tilly just wanted some company, actually. Okay, real question. Doesn't your odd sleep schedule mess up the animals a bit? I mean, they adapt to your time or no? I mean, well, Tilly is an outdoor cat, so she usually just goes out for a good couple of hours. We don't... Certainly I don't tend to sleep for long periods of time in one go. So they get plenty of attention, and like if they need to go out, they know where to come and ask. Basically, they'll just come and jump on the bed, usually on Lady Sheelap's face. If we aren't awake and Tilly wants attention, then Lady Sheelap's face is now Tilly's bed until Lady Sheelap wakes up. As for the ferrets, they are more active at dawn and dusk. But outside of that, ferrets will sleep an enormous amount of time. Also, there's 4 of them to keep each other entertained. That's one of the reasons we got quite a few ferrets, is to make sure that they would have company. He's wandering around. What was that, Sheila? Yeah, I think she wants to go outside, but she hasn't decided that she wants to. That's another thing with Tilly, is Tilly will decide that outside is where she wants to be, and then not go outside. What on earth are you doing, ship? Where the heck am I? Oh, right, I picked up the... That's right, yeah. We had to get close to collect the satellite. That's a good point. She's headed out now. Thank you so much, Sheelab. Yes, ferret collecting is habit forming. It's a lot easier to look for crystals when you're not the one flying the ship. But at the same time, probably a lot harder to get the ship to collect the crystals when you're not the one flying the ship. Why do you keep activating and deactivating the travel drive? My dog is currently staying with someone else while we attend my cousin's wedding later today. The house feels so empty. Aww. The word steaming hot is against mod setting. That's just Twitch. That is literally just Twitch being weird about things. As Twitch is known to be on occasion. I really do hope that this is the place that I need to be, because I don't know of anywhere else that it could be. I don't have any other nav beacons around. there. We're approaching our destination. Oh, there it is. Just about there. I can just see it glinting. Alright. I'll take the helm from here. Do you want to go through it at travel speeds? Yes, we do. Donk. Auto-saving while I exit a wormhole? Really, game?
Entering system. Brand exchange.
Right. Where are we off to now, then? We've come a mighty great distance. Set to active. Okay. I'm gonna quickly check settings for a second. No. That was completely the wrong thing. Oh my god. No, controls. General. What is my... Inverted throttle is fine. What is my, light assist? Six. Which is... Cheat sheet. What's button 6? Right. Got it. It's my, the lower trigger on my joystick. Perfect. Travel mode. Flight assist off. Yay, I can turn in space at travel speeds. Assuming. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't speed up though. Really? Really? You scallywags. Where's the station? Seriously, a second time. Must you be such epic party poopers? Feel it isn't necessary, even slightly. Just get up to a nice speed. I know what I'm doing. I'm excited and raring to go. Suddenly, Horn of Gabriel. It's not really called the Horn of Gabriel, is it? It's Gabriel's trumpet. Still, you know what I mean, chat? This music is awesome. Do I want to dock just to mess with them, or should we face this opposition head on? Wow, we're almost up to 1 million Argonian mega credits. Almost to 1 million of them. Come on then. That's right. Start engaging. Nope. Not happening. I hope that no one is getting messed up because of this. Considering this is a little scout ship, I'm kind of pleased with how we're doing so far. Light guided missiles, nice.
Nav beacon.
Use the force, Aavak. What type of throttle and stick unit do you have? I've got the Cytec X52 Pro. It's a bit old these days. I got it ages ago. It was one of the first presents I got myself when my YouTube channel started to do well. That along with the Cintiq.
Of the resources in the area,
right.
Should you wish to extract them. As for our research, it seems that nearby objects are covered in exotic particles, possibly spewed from the anomaly. I hate to be a bother, but I have an idea on how to proceed.
Okay.
We will need a ship to be flown to a very precise location near the anomaly. If we fit the ship with the right equipment, we may be able to open the tear wider and have a better idea of what is on the other side.
Hopefully this equipment doesn't cost me too much to equip, though. I'm gonna be honest.
This will likely end up in the ship's destruction. So
Uh.
I will help cover the expenses of acquiring a new ship for the task.
Oh.
I have calculated that the ship will need to contain a small number of antimatter cells. The nearest station that
As you
has
do.
this where available has been revealed for your convenience.
Thank you very much. Alright, so it feels like this mission has actually got a lot more parts to it than I was expecting. A lot more fetchy, questy than I was expecting as well. You're definitely heading this way. So I've got to go and buy a ship. Hang on. Oh. What? So what would happen if I... Are you going to ask me to fly a ship out into the middle of space, get out, let it explode? Or is this one of these hard space shipbreakers? Yeah, sorry, you're dead now, but it's all part of the experience. I forget what the range on my guns is. I think it's like 5k, 6k, something like that. Actually, it should show me. Yep. One done. Alright, so we've got to get ourselves a ship. Also, antimatter cells factory. Also unknown station, unknown station. Okay.
Should we ever get to meet face to face, I do hope you can bring me some fresh tofu. The nuggets the split give me are more stale than their humor.
I'll do my best, I guess. Right, we're gonna need to dock and What? No, Fanya! Crap! Wrong person! Shit. No. How do we get over there? Okay, well, at least the computer seems to know the way to go. I'm going to assume that we need to be over there in order to get the correct ship, so... This is going to be our opportunity to fly through one of these. Because I haven't really done a lot of manual flight, to be honest. The PHQ quest is the oldest one in the game. Most of the quest lines are far more exciting. I don't actually mind doing this. It's just there's a lot of because the sector seems to be all over the place. Well, actually, quite far away from where I know where all the other stations are. It's a little bit of a potch to get what I need. If there were more, if I was aware of more stations nearby that would have what I'm looking for, then it would be a lot easier to do. Let's not go into this sideways, shall we? Assuming this is the right way to go in. Okay. Yeah, no, that is the right way to go in.
Grand
Nice.
exchange 4.
We've got to try and find a way forward. Let's have a look around. I am liking the amount of asteroid belts that we're finding now, though. My early game experience of mining was definitely hampered by the fact that the density in Argon Prime is quite low. So what dictates the what governs, or rather informs of the density metric? Because I noticed something that Calissa was saying earlier on in chat about the amount of ore in an area. Like there's a decent enough amount of ore in Argon Prime. It's just the density in any particular part of it is the trouble. Resource probes will help reveal that info, but typically it's just what they are, where there are more rocks. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, visually, the density is obviously a lot bigger in thick asteroid fields. Have we really found nothing? Oh, that's disappointing.